Hey there, future moguls. Welcome back to Futuristics Entrepreneur. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our community of go-getters. Don't forget to like this video and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's dive in. Today, we're diving into a hot topic: how Donald Trump might improve the economy and the markets in 2025. Whether you're a fan or a skeptic, there's no denying that his policies have a significant impact. So, let's break it down. Are you ready to unpack this? This isn't some fluffy motivational talk. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of economics and politics. Let's go! First up, we're diving straight into the belly of the beast tax cuts. This topic has been a hotbed of debate for years, and it's not cooling down anytime soon. Trump's been pounding the table about slashing that corporate tax rate down to 15%. It's a bold move, one that has both supporters and detractors buzzing. That's a whole lot lower than the 21% we're staring at right now. The idea is to make the US more competitive on the global stage, attracting businesses and investments. Now, the man's logic? He's betting on businesses going wild, investing like crazy and pumping up the economy. It's a vision of a booming market, with companies expanding and hiring more workers. It's like giving Red Bull to a bull market, right? The hope is that this surge in activity will lead to unprecedented economic growth. But hold your horses, folks. This ain't a guaranteed win. There are plenty of skeptics out there who aren't buying into this optimistic scenario. Critics are screaming from the rooftops, saying this will blow a hole in the deficit and mostly benefit the big dogs, leaving the little guy in the dust. They argue that the rich will get richer while the middle and lower classes struggle to keep up. It's a classic trickle-down debate, and we've all heard that song and dance before. The question remains, will the benefits really trickle down to everyone, or just pool at the top? And don't even get me started on deregulation. This is another cornerstone of Trump's economic strategy. Trump's all about slashing red tape, saying it's choking the life out of businesses. He believes that by removing these barriers, companies can operate more freely and efficiently. Less regulation, in his mind, means companies can move faster, innovate, and create jobs. It's a vision of a dynamic, thriving economy where businesses are unshackled and free to grow. Sounds good on paper, right? The idea is to create a more business-friendly environment that fosters innovation and growth. But here's the kicker. Critics are worried sick about the potential consequences. They fear that deregulation could lead to reckless behavior by corporations. They're picturing a free-for-all where corporations run wild, polluting our air and water, and leaving consumers holding the bag. The environmental and social costs could be enormous. It's a classic trade-off: economic growth versus protection. Finding the right balance is crucial, and it's a tightrope walk with high stakes. So, what's the verdict? Will Trump's tax cuts and deregulation be the economic adrenaline shot we need, or a recipe for disaster? The jury is still out, and opinions are deeply divided. Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. It's a gamble, and the stakes are high. The future of the economy hangs in the balance, and we're all watching closely to see how this plays out. All right, folks, let's talk trade. It's a topic that's been making headlines and stirring up debates across the nation. Trump's got this whole America First thing going on, and trade is right at the heart of it. He's been vocal about putting American interests above all else. He's all about renegotiating those international deals, the ones he thinks are selling America short. Deals that, in his view, have been unfair to American workers and businesses. His weapon of choice? Tariffs, baby! These are taxes on imports that aim to level the playing field. Those taxes on imports are designed to make foreign goods more expensive, giving American-made products a fighting chance. It's a strategy to boost domestic manufacturing. Now, Trump's logic here is pretty straightforward: protect American industries, bring back manufacturing jobs, and stick it to those countries he thinks are playing dirty. It's about reclaiming economic power. He's like a bulldog guarding the American dream, right? Relentless and determined to protect what he believes is rightfully ours. But here's the catch. Tariffs are a double-edged sword. They can protect industries, but also have unintended consequences. Sure, they might protect some American industries, but they also make things more expensive for consumers. Everyday items could see price hikes, and don't even get me started on the potential for retaliation. Other countries won't just sit back and accept these tariffs. Other countries aren't just going to sit back and take it. They'll slap tariffs on our exports, and suddenly we're in a full-blown trade war. They'll slap tariffs on our exports, and suddenly we're in a full-blown trade war. This could escalate quickly and have severe repercussions. And let's be real, nobody wins in a trade war. It's a lose-lose situation where both sides suffer. It's like two kids fighting over a toy. Everyone ends up with bruises and tears. The conflict leaves everyone worse off. Businesses get hurt, consumers pay more, and the global economy takes a hit. The ripple effects can be devastating. Not exactly a recipe for economic dominance, right? It's a precarious situation that could undermine economic stability. So, will Trump's trade policies make America great again, or will they backfire and leave us all worse off? It's a high-stakes game. It's a gamble, my friends, and only time will tell how the chips will fall. The future of America's trade landscape hangs in the balance. All right, energy junkies, this one's for you. Buckle up because we're diving deep into the heart of America's energy debate. Trump's got this vision of America as an energy powerhouse, pumping out so much oil and gas that we'll be telling OPEC to take a hike. Imagine a future where the U.S. is the top dog in energy production, no longer reliant on foreign oil. He's all about unleashing American energy production. Drilling, baby, drilling. From the plains of Texas to the waters off Alaska, it's all about tapping into every available resource. Now, Trump's argument here is pretty simple. More American energy means lower prices for consumers and businesses. Plus, we're not beholden to those pesky foreign oil producers. Lower gas prices at the pump, cheaper heating bills, and more jobs in the energy sector. It's about energy independence, baby. A vision where America stands tall, proud, and self-sufficient. But hold on a second, folks. There's a flip side to this coin. This ain't your grandpa's oil boom. The technology might be advanced, but the stakes are higher than ever. Environmentalists are freaking out, saying that drilling will trash our planet faster than a pack of teenagers at a kegger. They argue that the environmental cost is too high. They're worried about climate change, pollution, and the destruction of natural habitats. The potential for oil spills and the long-term impact on our ecosystems can't be ignored. And let's be real, they've got a point. The aftermath of environmental disasters is devastating and often irreversible. We've only got one planet, and we're already pushing it to the limit. The effects of global warming and pollution are becoming more evident every day. So, is Trump's energy plan a path to prosperity or a road to environmental ruin? It's a question that doesn't have an easy answer. It's a tough call, my friends. The debate rages on with strong arguments on both sides. We all want cheap energy, but not at the cost of our planet. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind are part of the conversation too. It's a balancing act, and only time will tell if Trump can strike the right balance. The clock is ticking, and the decisions we make today will shape our future. All right, folks, let's talk infrastructure. We're talking roads, bridges, airports, the whole shebang. Trump's been promising a massive infrastructure program, saying it's the key to unlocking economic growth and creating jobs. He's talking trillions of dollars, folks. Trillions. Now, Trump's logic here is pretty straightforward. Investing in infrastructure creates jobs, plain and simple. Construction workers, engineers, material suppliers, the whole supply chain gets a boost. Plus, better infrastructure means goods and services can move around more efficiently, boosting productivity and making the economy hum. But here's the kicker. Infrastructure projects are notoriously expensive and take forever to complete. Remember that bridge they've been working on for a decade? Yeah, that's infrastructure for you. And with Trump already racking up trillions in debt, critics are worried that a massive infrastructure program will bankrupt the country. So, will Trump's infrastructure plan be a shot in the arm for the economy or a debt-fueled disaster? It's a gamble, my friends, and only time will tell if it pays off. All right, Wall Street junkies, this one's for you. Trump's been talking about rolling back some of those pesky financial regulations that were put in place after the 2008 financial crisis. You know, the ones designed to prevent another meltdown. He says they're choking off lending and holding back economic growth. Now, Trump's argument here is pretty simple. Less regulation means banks can lend more freely, businesses can access capital more easily, and the economy can boom. It's all about unleashing the power of the free market, baby. But hold your horses, folks. Critics are worried sick that deregulation will lead to another financial crisis, just like the one that nearly brought down the global economy a decade ago. They're picturing reckless lending, risky investments, and a repeat of the 2008 meltdown. And let's be real, nobody wants to go through that again. So, will Trump's financial market reforms lead to a new era of prosperity or a repeat of the 2008 financial crisis? It's a gamble, my friends, and only time will tell if it pays off. So, there you have it, Trump's potential impact on the economy and markets in 2025. It's a mix of tax cuts, deregulation, trade policies, energy independence, infrastructure investment, and financial market reforms. Whether these policies will lead to sustained growth or face challenges remains to be seen. To recap, tax cuts and deregulation could boost business growth. Trade policies aim to protect U.S. industries. Energy independence could lower costs and increase self-sufficiency. Infrastructure investment could create jobs and improve efficiency. And financial market reforms could increase access to capital. It's a bold vision with plenty of debate. And remember, predicting the economy is like predicting the weather. Sometimes you get it right, and sometimes you end up soaked. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Futuristics Entrepreneur for more business insights and predictions. Until next time, keep hustling and stay future-focused.